Welcome to our next online video. We are doing a core session for today. So if you have a mat, please can you sanitize it, and then we can sanitize our hands. And then we can get started. Warm-up part of the session, we're going to be doing 3 exercises today. It is going to be a side stretch, a lunge with a twist, and a baby squat as well with the rotation. Exercise is going to be a side stretch, so what I need you to do is stand with your feet about hip width apart, and then you're going to interlink your hands together, and what we're going to then do is rotate sideways. Don't lift the feet off to twist, just keep the feet flat on the ground and twist and twist. You should feel that nice stretch through the oblique. Exercise for today in our warm-up is going to be a baby squat with a rotation. So what I need you to do is be just shoulder width apart with your feet, and what we're then going to do is we're going to go down into a squat. Baby squat, go as far as possible, as far as comfortable, and then we're going to keep it there for 10 seconds. Then we're going to rotate, opening up the obliques nicely, come back down on the other side, and you're going to do 5 on each side for me. The final exercise for our warm-up today is going to be a lunge with a twist. So what I'm going to need you to do is you're going to step forward into your lunge position, making sure your knee doesn't go over your toe when you step down into your lunge. So we're going to go down, and then what we're going to do is rotate nicely to the side, to each side, come back up, and then you're going to go back down. So alternate the leg, making sure knee doesn't go over the toe, and rotate. And you're going to do about 5 on each side for me. Part of our session for today, we're going to be doing 4 exercises. Each of them are going to be 3 sets of a minute with a 30-second break after each exercise. Exercise for the workout today is going to be a side plank. So we're going to start off with the beginner's way of doing it, and then I'm going to show the more advanced way of doing it. Okay, so what I need you to do is on your side, you're going to make sure that your elbows underneath your shoulders when you place your hands down, and what I need you to do is your underneath leg, you're going to bend at a 90-degree angle to make sure that that's going to be your stability. And what you're then going to do is you're going to push up off of that, making sure you have a nice straight body, and you're going to hold it like that for a minute, and you're going to then swap over and do the other side, and then we're going to move up into the other plank. So just shifting the legs, both legs out, extending them both out, making sure you engage the core so that you don't dip, and keep it up. Size of the workout is going to be a Russian twist. So what I need you to do is making sure you're sitting back on your tailbone. You're going to lift up your feet, and what you're going to do is engage the core, and then we're going to rotate nicely, slowly, making sure that you feel that core being engaged. If you struggle to keep the feet up, you can always place your legs down and just lean a little bit further back, and you can still feel the same workout through the abs. The exercise for today is going to be a toe tap crunch. So what I need you to do is roll down nicely onto your back, and then what we're going to need to do is get your legs straight up, making sure they're above the hips and don't go over your stomach. Then what we're going to do is lift our shoulders up off the ground, making sure you engage your core, and what you're then going to do is you're going to crunch towards the toe, making sure when you come back down you don't fully release the abs when you engage it, and keep going up. The exercise is going to be a tabletop position with a leg and arm extension. Okay, so what I need you to do is start off with your on all fours. You're going to make sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips, nicely aligned. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our opposite leg to opposite arm and extend them both out. So extend out, and then what we're going to then do is bring it back down to crunch and place it back down. Extend out and place it back down. So keep alternating as you time for the minute. Cooldown part of the session, we're going to be doing 3 exercises. We're going to do a child's pose, then up into Cobra, and a side to side oblique stretch. So we're going to start off with the child's pose and Cobra. So what I need you to do is we're going to stretch out our arms as far as possible. Keep sitting on your feet as well, and stretch out nicely, feeling a nice stretch through that back. Then what we're going to then do is we're going to move up into Cobra. Feeling that nice stretch through the core. And you're going to do that 10 times for me. Final exercise of the cool down is going to be a side to side oblique stretch. So what I need you to do is have your feet about shoulder width apart. Then what we're going to do is you're going to take your left arm and you're going to stretch across nicely, feeling that nice stretch through the obliques. Then you're going to come back down and do it on the other side. Stretch across nicely, and you're going to do about 5 on each side for me. And keep hydrated, and I'll see you guys soon.